Hi everyone, are you okay? I hope so. ¿Qué tal chicos? ¿Cómo vais? ¿Todo bien? Bueno, espero que sí, ¿eh? Espero que sí. Okay, so let's continue with our lessons, okay? So today, what are we going to do today? Today we are going to practice with the theory about comparative adjectives that we learned on the other day, okay? So we are now on workbook on page 23. This is page 23, okay? And then we are going to complete all these exercises about comparative adjectives, okay? So, first of all, we are going to complete this review, okay? This is the review of Grammar Connect. Remember, if you remember, we have a chart and we have some sentences, okay? So this is a review of this part of the pupil's book. So we are going to click here and we are going to complete all these sentences with the correct answers, okay? Try to complete all these parts in your workbook before me, okay? So when I put the answers, this is like a correction, okay? So try to work by your own, okay? Vamos a intentar, chicos, trabajar esto de forma que vosotros pongáis las respuestas que creáis las correctas antes de que las ponga yo y luego que nos sirva lo que yo hago como corrección. Es decir, vamos a intentar que este trabajo realmente os cunda a vosotros, ¿vale? Que realmente sepáis lo que tengáis que poner y que lo pongáis de forma correcta. Okay, so we have 3 points here. As you can see, 1, 2, 3. The first one says, when an adjective ends in y, we take away y and we add to make the comparative. For example, tasty. Okay, so when you click the y, what have we have to write here? What have we got to write here? Try to think, okay? The first one is this. And then we have to write this. Okay? Are you agree with me? Okay, we change the y by an I and we have the suffix of the comparative adjectives. So for example, tasty. Tasty. What's the comparative form of tasty? Have you got it? Please write it on your workbook. That's the same part of the word, and we add what we've got here. Yeah? I-E-R. Testia. Testia. Yeah? Are you agree? Okay. Second, we use the word more before long adjectives to make the comparative. For example, expensive. This is very easy, okay? This is very, very easy. How do we form the comparative of expensive? The first thing, how many syllables has this word got? Expensive. 3. Yeah? 3. The number of syllables is a tip. So, how do we form the comparative? The word more and the adjective. Expensive. Than, of course. Then we have than. Yeah? Yeah? Are you agree with me? Is it okay? 3. The third point, the third part. We can use the comparative in questions too. Grapes are healthier than ice cream. Are grapes healthier than ice cream? This is an example, okay? We have an affirmative sentence and we have the interrogative sentence of this one. So here we have another affirmative sentence and we have to write an interrogative sentence here. So try to write it on your workbook, please. The sentence is, a sandwich is tastier than a pizza. So how would you write the interrogative sentence of that one? Okay, so the first word is the verb. This is the first word, okay? Try to remember, when we don't have any auxiliary, the first word of a sentence is a verb. Is a sandwich. Sorry. Tastier than a pizza. Yeah? You agree? It's almost the same, okay? The first change, the only change that we have here is the position of the verb. That is at the beginning of the sentence. Is a sandwich tastier than a pizza? All words are in the same position. Yeah, can you see it? Okay, so is it okay? Let's check, okay? Let's check all the answers. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. And I hope that your work is okay too, okay? So if you have any doubts, if you have any question, please let me know or look at the video from the other session, okay, in workbook and resolve your doubts. Very good. Let's move on. Is it okay? Please check, okay? Check your workbook and try to correct. Activity 1. Compare the objects and write sentences. Look, we have to do sentences like in example number 1. We have 3 words: sweets, healthy, fruit. Okay? The first words and the last words are nouns. And the central word, the second one, is an adjective. So with all these 3 words, we have sentences like that. Fruit is healthier than sweets. La fruta es más sana, más saludable que las chuches. Okay? Yeah? So we are going to do some similar sentences like that one. Of course, changing the words, okay? So number 2, we have cats, we have tigers, and we have big. Okay? So we have to build a sentence in English that says more or less in Spanish like los tigres son más grandes que los gatos. Yeah? How would you write that in English? Try to write it on your workbook, please. So the first word may be tigers. Okay, tigers. Now the verb, we have to write the verb. Look at that. That noun is in plural. Can you see the S? So the verb may be that. Tigers are bigger than cats. Tigres son más grandes que los gatos. Are you agree? Yes, it's okay. Perfect. Let's move on. Number 3. A plane. Fast. A boat. Un avión. Rápido. Y un barco. So the sentence that you have to build in English may be like un avión es más rápido que un barco. Okay? That's very easy. Very, very easy. So how would you write that in English? Try to write it, please. 5 seconds, okay? And I put mine. A plane is faster than a boat. Yeah? You agree? Look, a and a, only one. So the verb is. Yeah? It's not like that. We have tigers, we have plurals. So the verb is are. Here we have only one. A plane, a boat, is. That's very important, please. Okay? It's very important, that question. Okay, now, number 4. Parrots, colorful, mice. Loros, coloridos, y ratones. So the sentence that you have to build may be more or less like los loros son más coloridos que los ratones. Okay? That word is a plural word. The singular word is mouse, but the plural one is mice. This is plural too, of course, parrots, but finish in S, okay? So, try to write the sentence, please, in your workbook. I'm going to put the mine, okay? Parrots are more colorful than mice. Okay? Los loros son más coloridos que los ratones. Parrots are more colorful than mice. Okay. Before checking that sentences, look at that. This is one way to form the comparative, and this is the another way. This is the other way, okay? Why? Colorful is an adjective of 3 syllables, colorful. But look at that. Fast, only one. Big, only one. Healthy, 2. Okay? So the 3 first sentences are on the first way with the suffix, and the last one is from the other way with the word more colorful than. Yeah, is it okay? Okay, let's check out. Okay, yes, perfect. I hope your sentences are okay too. Okay, that's very easy. It's not difficult. It's very easy. Okay, so please check your workbook and let's move on. Next activity. Activity 2. Look at the menu. Write questions using comparative adjectives. Ask and answer. Ask and answer. Okay, so we have that picture. Okay, there's a menu with sandwich, crepes, juice, and grapes. Okay, and here we have a chart with 5 adjectives: expensive, cheap, healthy, tasty, and good. So what's the point? We have to write sentences. We have to write sentences, okay, interrogative sentences, questions, with these words and this food. Okay? So for example, number 1, is the sandwich more expensive than the grapes? ¿Es el sándwich más caro que las uvas? So it doesn't matter about the answer, okay? The point is that you have built the sentence correctly, okay? The point is that you write the comparative form correctly. So don't worry about the answer, okay? It's not important right now. The most important thing is the question itself, okay? So, number 2, we are going to write a question with cheap. Okay, cheap, remember, cheap is barato in Spanish. Barato, okay. So, try to write a question, okay, with this adjective in English. These are the prices. So, choose 2 of these food, look in the prices, and write a question comparing the prices. Try to write it, please, in your workbook, okay? You have to note that some of these foods are in plural. Crepes is plural, grapes is plural, okay? Sandwich and juice is singular. So it's very important to choose the form of the verb, okay? So I'm going to put mine, okay? For example, are crepes cheaper than grapes? Or there. We can write there, okay? It's the same, okay, because it's correct. Are the grapes cheaper than the grapes? Yes or no? It doesn't matter, okay? So the point is that question is correct. We have plural nouns, so the form of the verb to be is are, okay? So in Spanish that would be, son las patatas fritas más baratas que las uvas. Okay? Number 3. A sentence with healthy. Healthy. That's a favorite sentence of proper habit. Okay? Healthy. So, try to write a sentence, an interrogative sentence with healthy. For example, I may say, is the juice healthier than grapes? Is the juice healthier than the grapes? Do you think? En Spanish that would be, ¿es el zumo más sano que las patatas fritas? Do you know the answer? The answer is yes, okay? Probably, Prof. Javi will say, yes, of course. Probably. Okay. If you choose another nouns, it's okay, right? This exercise has got a lot of possible answers, okay? Not only one. So if your sentence is not the same like mine, that doesn't mean that your sentence is wrong, okay? It may be right. The more important thing is that you form the comparative adjective in the correct way, okay? Next one, testy, testy. We have to build a sentence with testy in comparative form. So that will say, for example, I will say, is the sandwich tastier than grapes? Yeah, for example. En Spanish that would be, ¿es el sándwich más sabroso? ¿Tiene más sabor que las uvas? That would be a difficult answer. Yeah, what would you say? Yes or no? I don't know. Depending on the sandwich, yeah? I don't know. Okay. Now the last one. Good. Good. Remember, an irregular form of the comparative. Good. Okay. Next question is, for example, are the grapes better than the juice? Yeah? What do you think? Do you prefer drinking a juice before eating a fruit? That's an interesting question, okay? That's an interesting question. I don't know. Well, I know. I prefer fruit, okay? I prefer fruit. I don't know about you. Okay. So that will be, okay? That will be an example of these sentences. I repeat, that's very important. If you have different sentences from mine, that doesn't mean that your sentences are wrong. It may be right, okay? But there are some things that are important about that. The first word is always the verb. The last part of the sentence may be the question mark. You have to choose the correct form of the verb to be depending on the number of the noun. It is singular, is. It's a plural, is are, okay? And of course, you have to build the right form of the comparative. From cheap, cheaper than. From healthy, healthier than. with I. Yeah. From testy, testier than. That's very similar to this one. And from good is better. Yeah. Okay. So I hope your questions are right. Okay. Let's move on. Let's continue. We almost finished. Okay. We almost finished. Ya casi estamos terminando. Number 4. Activity number 4. Complete the sentences for you. Use comparative adjectives. Ask and answer. Look. One question, one answer. We have to complete the answer, okay? The question is that. 1. Do you prefer pizza or pasta? So you have to write here one of these two words, and here you have to write a comparative form, okay? For example, do you prefer pizza or pasta? Why? What does it mean in Spanish? ¿Tú prefieres pizza o prefieres pasta? ¿Y por qué? So, I'm going to put here my answers, okay? Your answers may be different. It's okay. No problem, okay? But what you write, please write it correctly, okay? So, for example, I would say, I prefer pasta because it's healthier than pizza. That will be a possible answer. ¿Tú prefieres pizza o prefieres pasta? ¿Por qué? Yo prefiero pasta porque es más sana que la pizza. Yeah? If your sentence is different, it's okay. Don't worry. Okay? But please try to write the comparative form correctly. That's very important. Number 2. Do you prefer outdoor sports or indoor sports? Why? What does it mean in Spanish? ¿Tú prefieres los deportes al aire libre o los deportes de interior, los deportes bajo techo, en un recinto cerrado? ¿Por qué? Okay. I think that now on, that answer is very easy, okay? So, I will write mine. You write yours in your book, okay? Maybe it's the same as mine. I don't know. I prefer outdoor sports because they are funnier than indoor sports. What's mean in Spanish? ¿Prefieres los deportes al aire libre o prefieres los deportes en un recinto cerrado y por qué? Yo prefiero los deportes al aire libre porque son más divertidos que los deportes en un recinto cerrado. Okay? That's my opinion, of course. Your opinion may be different. It's okay. Don't worry. It's okay. But funnier. Look. Why? Y-E-R. Okay? Yeah. Okay. So that's it. This is the exercise. It's very easy. Okay? It's very simple. But you have to think before writing. Okay? You have to think the answer before writing that. Yeah? Okay. Please remember, any question, any doubt, please let me know, okay? Watch the video from the last session if you have any doubts and you have any question about the theory, about comparative, okay? So we have to finish that classroom. We have to finish that class here, okay? Next day, we're going to continue with the following parts of the unit. That's creative thinking, okay? So, from today, we have finished, okay? So I hope you're okay. I hope you enjoy that lesson and see you next day. Bye-bye.